Researchers of the LRA say the rebel group has split up into small units of about 10 to 15 fighters. This strategy, they say, is to help them find safe havens in the thick jungles of the Central African Republic, where they are believed to be hiding.
It's very fascinating when you talk to people that has escaped from the groups. They can tell you very detailed information about different plants they can use to treat malaria or to treat blood infections or bullet wounds, and they have special people in the rebel group that are appointed as medical people, and they have a very elaborated system of how to survive in the jungle.
The LRA force is estimated to be down to 200 fighters after many members surrendered due to military pressure from the Ugandan army and US forces hunting them down in the Central African Republic. The rebel group is reported to have given up fighting and is lying low in light of the targeted operation. Uganda says KONY'S objective is to survive and not to fight.
The ground or the terrain or the environment in which he selected to operate makes it harder for the standard military to operate. He's moving on foot, he's surviving on nearly nothing, and you have to catch up. You have to try and use technology to detect. There is thick vegetation, it cannot penetrate. So it gets very complicated. And therefore the hunt is very slow and long.
KONY and his immediate commanders are believed to be hiding in KASPER, a disputed area in Sudan. The Ugandan army says it has all the military manpower and technology needed to hunt KONY down. The challenge, officials say, is operating in a lawless area.
We cannot render this place governed. All these ungoverned spaces must be filled up. We need infrastructure, we need administrative structures, we need the local state security apparatus in place in all these areas, Central Africa, the Darfur area, and then there will be no gaps.
Items like AK-47s, taplins, ropes and knives were among the items that were handed over to the Ugandan forces by fighters who defected last month. Researchers say these items are sold to Arab businessmen in KASPER. And Uganda acknowledges that though the LRA is a very weak rebel group now, it's not done with abductions and killings. Warlord Joseph Kony continues to avoid capture by the Ugandan forces, but there are hopes that international bodies like the UN and the African Union will offer their support to combat the LRA. If that happens, then there are greater chances that the LRA will be wiped out. Isabel Nakirya, CCTV, Kampala.